Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. A little mini announcement here. Not that long ago, I took a chance and applied to a couple affiliate programs. I'm so small of a channel that I won't get noticed by almost all the applications I've sent. However, I actually heard back from one and it's from Style Korean. This video is not sponsored, but I do have affiliate links below in the description box. You're not required to use them, but if you do, I will receive a small compensation from your purchase. Disclosure, not that difficult. I'm the I don't care if I'm like the worst influencer out there. At least I'm gonna go and disclose ads and sponsorships and affiliate because you're supposed to. Shade. Um, with that being said, I kind of pulled some of my favorites, at least K beauty favorites. If you're interested on those items, feel free to use the links below. The first one I'm going to be mentioning here, and I still have the packaging only because there's like the teeniest bit left, and somehow my heart can't let that go until I completely use it. But anyway, this is the Numbuzin 3 serum. This is the skin softening kind. This came originally I got this because it came in a Stalvana advent calendar from last year, and I really like it. Given that I still have a couple other serums from other brands to use, I would definitely repurchase this. Now, this is just a correlation. I'm not sure there's a direct cause and effect on it, but ever since I ran out of this one, I have been noticing that my skin has been breaking out a little bit. Uh, More than recently, but however, that could also be from a sunscreen that I've been using. So whether this has helped and or not in my routine anymore, whether that's made a difference, eh, either way, I really like it. Obviously I can't read the Korean here, but if I remember correctly, this one has like some like active probiotics or some fermented stuff in here. And I'm using a different serum that also kind of has that fermented type of ingredients in there, and I feel like my skin's been responding really well to them. Um, Especially, like how my skin's getting a little drier, aging. Ah, but my skin easily gets clogged, and I found that this one really did the trick to kind of help it work within my pores and kind of prevent breakouts. Then another one, and it was also mentioned in my empties video. I currently don't have the packaging right now because I already tossed it. It's the Madagascar Centella by oh poop, I forgot the brand name. Only yeah, it's Skin 1004, the Madagascar Centella Hyalu. Am I saying that right? Hyalu Sika Water Fit Sun Serum. I just purchased the larger version of this one because I really liked it, and I also like the packaging to a certain extent, only because like you can actually squeeze it to kind of get every last drop. I didn't try opening it only because I felt like if I did open it, I wouldn't be able to close it back. So I refrained from doing that. But like, yeah, I got almost everything out of there. So packaging wise, I'm kind of happy with it. I did notice that there is a larger size. I believe it's like the 100 milligrams one. So I went with that one instead. I ordered this one because I had a coupon code for Yes Style. Sorry, Style Korean. Um, so I purchased it over there, and I will have separate little video when that stuff comes. Um, but yeah, I really like that sunscreen. It was very moisturizing. I felt it sit really well underneath my makeup. No white cast. I can see why it has like a lot of great reviews among several purchasing websites out there. Um, yeah, I liked it. And I think it was because is it the Sika? I think it has like kind of like a calming ingredient in there. I believe that is what it is. Hydrate skin. So according to on YesStyle, it said it is SPF 50. I didn't realize it was organic. It's an organic sunscreen. Um, Includes hyaluronic acid, centella asiatica extract. What else? Has arugula leaf, green tea, broccoli extract. Um, yeah, so these a lot of antioxidants in there, very skin soothing. I like it, and I repurchased it. However, another sunscreen that I purchased and I haven't tried is the Nivea one. I've been wanting to get my hands on it forever, and I finally did. So a review on that one coming up soon. Another favorite of mine that you can get from Style Korean is the Cosrx Snail Mucin Essence. I currently don't have it right now because I've been using the at least trying to use up the peach and lily one. Okay, I was close. I'm currently using the peach and lily wild dew treatment essence. Um, that's been only because it Ulta has usually Ulta would have the essence on sale for their 21 days of beauty. It hasn't been as of recent, but that's usually how what I used to stock up. I refrain from buying any more essence only because the Stelvonic Advent calendar that I got includes with one. It's a one that has AHA on it. I'm actually using that one right now. I think it's from Innisfree. It's the chestnut something. I will if I find it, I will pop a little video, a little picture of it. That's the one I'm currently using. Um, I do plan to make this into a separate video, whether you need an essence in your skincare or not. But for me, I like to include them just for the extra moisture. And the Cosrx one, the Snail Mucin, uh, it's kind of famous for like kind of like don't want to say stickiness, but kind of the viscosity, which is kind of fun to play with. But it luckily it doesn't feel like that on the skin. It feels very hydrating. But yeah, if you haven't used it yet and you're kind of afraid of like goopy textures, luckily it's not like that. Because once you kind of like work it with your hands and in your face, it does sink in and absorb very well. Um, so I really like it. Um, that's um, that's something I've have repurchased before, and it has come up on the Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty during the spring or kind of later in the winter fall, and I would highly recommend grabbing one when they're on sale. Um, Also by Cosrx. Now, this is not the specific ones. I will have a picture on it here, but I'm only grabbing this one because within like the pack here, it comes special ones. Um, yeah, oh yeah, here it is, the Master Patch Clear Fit, and there is a pack of these that comes in different sizes. Yeah, here we go. And they look a lot different. So actually, let's go ahead and kind of compare them. Do I have an open one in here? Ever since I started using these, any hydrocolloid patches, um, I have noticed significant uh, decrease in like heal time with a lot of blemishes, especially kind of like the grosser, nastier ones, and also notice a less scarring from them too, which is really nice. So at least the standard ones, like kind of like in that at least in the box, are just like these are the regular master patch ones, right? There's the medium one, the medium sized ones, the larger ones, and the teenier tinier ones. These are okay. Um, like for these ones particularly, I would get the peach slices one, the kind of like the sister brand of Peach and Lily. I would get those because I think things of 60 is like 8.99 compared to these when they're like 20 $25. Now, if these ever go on sale, not these ones, not the master patch set, but the clear fit ones, these guys right here. What makes these a little bit different, and yes, these come in little sizes. These are kind of the ones in the smaller side. If I can get a little bit closer, so there's kind of like two sections of them. There's like kind of a big inner circle and a thinner outside one. The outside one, the film is thinner, and because of that, it sits on the skin almost practically invisible, and you're able to put makeup over these, and that's why I really like these, because they're very makeup friendly. It still does the same good stuff, because like the thicker portion in the center gets all that goop, but the thinner ring around it really kind of helps conceal that it's not there. I mean, I have used makeup with these before, and it's not bad, but they're just kind of really noticeable and brown. While these guys tend to camouflage a little bit better. And with the kind of with the little multi pack, it comes in kind of little different sizes, but they're a little bit more oval. These are a little bit more square. But I go for the fancier kind better, because I feel like those kind of stay on the skin better in my opinion. Um, Depending on like how like gushy, I know that seems gross, the blemish is, these tend to kind of slide around, but not with these. I really felt like these like really stuck on there, but definitely a must have. At least these ones, those for sure. And my the last item that I have here, the least I have been enjoying, is the Etude House, my Lash Serum. I got this on a whim, actually, only because it was really inexpensive. It was on sale. Excuse me. I got this on a whim. It was on sale, and I think it was a couple bucks short for the free shipping on Yes Style. And I think this was under $5. And I was like, you know what? Why not? Um, but I'm not gonna lie, I was a little hesitant at using it first. Um, Only because from like things that I've heard, or at least other people's experiences with lash serums, some people can get like irritation on their lash lines, and yeah, and I wasn't sure like the active ingredients on these, and let's double check on it. Because I think it's just like some moisturizing oils in here. But I haven't. Now, here's my little honest take on this. I haven't used it long enough to really like notice it's like, oh, holy grail. However, I did use it pretty consistently for like a good week or two, and I did notice an improvement in at least kind of like the thickness on my lashes, not necessarily the fullness. I didn't really notice regrowth, but I definitely noticed that my lashes were a little bit more prominent and seemed a little bit stronger. Um, what are the active ingredients on this? Okay, so there is an 18 gram and a 9 gram version. I want to say this is the 9 gram. Yes, yeah. So yeah, this one is the 9 gram. Oh, okay. So that's why I noticed at least kind of like a difference, at least with the like kind of like the thickness and strength of my lashes. This one's infused with biotin. Um, let's see. Anything else? Now, I can't tell if this is the full ingredient list. But at least I'm looking at the website. But biotin is like the second to last ingredient. Uh, so there's not a whole lot in here, but since it's like right at the lash line and how sensitive that area is, I think that's the amount of biotin being little might be on purpose because it might not need that much. I don't know. I'm not a chemist. But another active ingredient here is that it has ginger root extract. Um, I'm not sure what properties ginger has on like hair, but I would assume it encourages growth and strength. There's glycerin, some other type of alcohol, ammonia. I have no idea what these ingredients do. So okay, so there's water. There's butylene glycol, glycerin, which is just humectant, ammonia, macri, it's a long word. Um, but the biotin here, so that's and the other reason why I got it because surprisingly it had really good reviews, and at first it kind of did look sus, uh, but now it makes sense, and I need to start using this one a little bit more regularly. But I haven't found a good method yet, whether keep it in my bathroom so I can just use it there or keep it on my nightstand because I'm gonna right be there go to sleep. Um, so with this one, the way I apply it, yeah, you can just apply it regularly like you would a mascara, but I noticed that I don't feel like I get enough product coated to my lashes, whether I'm like kind of like going side to side with them. So instead, what I notice I get a better application is if I kind of use the tip or kind of use it vertically and kind of comb over it that way. I got better application on the lashes that way, and kind of same thing on the lower lash end. Um, it doesn't have like a funny smell or anything; just smells like a serum. No sensitivity for me. I didn't wake up with like crusty eyes or anything, so that was good. Um, yeah, comes in a cute little packaging. I just feel like the simple ingredients just doesn't have to be overcomplicated to get something done. Um, but yeah, I feel like this would be kind of like a good precursor for someone to like kind of get into more of the advanced lash serums. Um, it wasn't really quite a serum, but I remember they did advertise it that way. But I wonder if it's still available. It's the one by Bare Minerals. So I'm back when I used to work at Ulta. People would ask recommendations for the lash serums, and me being the honest little Fabi, I'd be like, I can't. I haven't tried these. And I mean, at least I did let them know that some people had sensitivity to them, but ultimately depends. But those who were like kind of leaning on like I do have sensitive skin or I don't want to take that risk. I did lean them towards the Bare Minerals kind of the serum infused mascara, the one that had the weird wand. It kind of spiky on one end and kind of not on the other. It is kind of a wet mascara. I remember getting it as gratis, but I'm just to try it out to see like the skincare effects on them. I did notice those did make my lashes stronger and and a little bit fuller. And because it is a mascara, you can kind of get close to the lash line, and since it's a little dry, you could kind of leave it as is, then just wash it off by the nighttime. And I really liked it. And people that were hesitant to use a lash serum actually picked up the mascara, and I didn't notice any returns from them. So hopefully it worked for them too. So that's kind of kind of like a second alternative if you're a little hesitant in using lash serums because you're not sure if you'll respond well to the ingredients. um, try it as a mascara from Bare Minerals if it's still available. So yeah, this is a little short and sweet little video here, and similar to other sites like Stelvana, Yes Style, and there is one more out there. It was Moon something. Haven't ordered from them, but it's I'm seeing I want to say sponsored, but I've seen them mentioned by by one of the Welsh twins, or even Tina, um, who's really big on J and K Beauty. I've seen them mention them, but haven't purchased from them. But since those sites are very like similar to one another, they offer coupon codes routinely, and they also offer free shipping on a certain purchase amount. If you're eyeing the advent calendars from any of them, I strongly suggest, and because it'd be wise to be in the email list. I believe that's how I managed to get the advent calendar from Stelvana last year. I'm currently waiting for the New Year's one from Style Korean, the one from pretty much earlier this year, and that one had 5 sunscreens. Yeah, some regrets there because I remember comparing the Yes Style and the Salvano one, which actually did make a video on that one. It's one of my early videos um, from earlier this year, and yeah, the big decider for me for those was the amount of sunscreens. It was two. Was it one? It was either one or two in the Yes Style one, while it was three on the Stelvana one, and that ultimately made my purchasing decision. On top of, there was more skincare with the Stelvana box. Then, of course, within a couple weeks, the one from Style Korean drops, and I was like, fuck. So I'm gonna be a good girl for the next couple weeks. Refrain from the current ones that are out, which they're probably sold out by now, and just really, really wait for the Style Korean. And I hope it has as many sunscreens as it did last year. Um, but let me know if you have any favorites from any of the K Beauty and J Beauty websites. And tell me what you've been vibing with them over there. Um, I feel like to James Walsh. It's one of the twins because it's James and Robert. Robert does makeup. James does skincare. You can obviously hop over to his channel and see what he recommends from those sites. And same with Tina. They're both to me, they're one of kind of the top uh, YouTubers out there that are exploring K beauty and other Japanese products as well. So if you do end up purchasing anything from my links below, I really appreciate it and thank you so much. But again, you're not required to. But yeah, just feel free to either like and subscribe so I can provide more content like this. And in a moment here, my socials will be popping up, and yeah, go ahead and follow me on Instagram and see all the shenanigans I've been up to. All right, well, I gotta get moving. I have another student coming up here, and you all enjoy your week. Bye now.